working? Can we get this to work? Anybody? Like, these are heaters, right? It's fucking cold. And now I need to work, so I'm gonna take off this jacket. He looks like he knows what he's doing. Fuck it. Rock and roll. You guys are alive? Are we okay? Fuck that. Are you guys alive? Nah, because it's kind of weird for me. I usually do big shows with a lot of musicians and people are standing and drinking beer and shit. But but I decided to kind of go back to how I start writing songs and why I start writing songs, and it's a very personal thing, and I thought I'd introduce that to people, and but it's kind of weird to know because you're all sitting down and it's kind of hard to know if you're alive or asleep or enjoying yourself, so I hope we're good, and I'll introduce myself. My name is Asaf. Has anybody ever been to my show before? No. Just you? That is amazing to me. That is amazing. It's mind-boggling. I'll tell you about myself. My name is Asaf and I'm a musician, and I can say that now, but up until about 8 years ago, I was an animator. I drew little cartoon shit for a living. And the reason I became a musician was because a girl broke my little heart. And I met this girl when I was 19 years old, and I fell in love instantly, you know. And when you fall in love at the age of 19, it's not a regular love. It's not like the love I have now. It's not a biological love. It's a mythological love. You know, it's forces of gods and titans shooting lightning bolts and creating volcanoes and land masses erupt from the Earth's crust, and that's what we were. We were this landmass, this beautiful island of love. You know, when we both met at the age of 19, we were this beautiful continent of love with our own biosphere and kangaroos and eucalyptus trees of love. And it lasted for a while, 6 years actually. At the age of 25, I realized that we were falling out of love. And when you fall out of love, it's very different than falling in love. I mean, thank you. I appreciate that. You have no idea what... This is working? I'm hot. Yes, it's getting hot in here. Next I'm going to take off my pants. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Anyway. So where was I? We were falling out of love, and it's very different. It's not a mythological falling out of love. It's a geological falling out of love. It's very slow and steady and sure. It's two tectonic plates shifting ever so slightly, going farther and farther away, and you don't really feel it until it's too late. And one morning we woke up and there was a little stream, a body of water between us, you know, and it was beautiful, so we played around with it. We didn't notice it, but the next day the stream turned into a river, and the next day it was a lake and a sea and an ocean, and by the time we fucking found out what the hell was going on, she was so far away. I needed to reach out to her, and it was the first time I picked up a guitar. And I wanted to reach out to her, so I said, girl, won't you come back? I said, girl, won't you come back? But she didn't hear me. She was very far away by the time. And I want to pause the story and say that this is all a metaphor, people. We weren't literally a landmass, you know. We were two humanoid beings, two carbon-based life forms with vertebrates, you know, living in a small apartment in Tel Aviv. And I was working, I was making the animation in a little dungeon of a room, and there was a little kind of door, and then there was the living room, and she would be watching TV. I don't know, it was 2005. What was on TV then? Lost. The first season. When we all thought the screenwriters knew what the hell they were doing. I think they have a good one here. They know where they're going. And and she was watching that, and I would be trying to reach out to her, and I would go, girl! And she would go, Asaf, can you close the door? I'm trying to watch Lost. There's that guy with a beard, Charlie from Table from Five. And that fat guy is lost in the woods. I don't know what he's up to. So I would close the door, and now there was this physical and metaphorical thing between us. And I sang, and I sang, and I shouted, and I screamed at the wall. And she didn't hear me. We are no longer together, but the thing is that me trying to reach her was the first song I ever wrote, and it goes like this. I don't know, said I don't know what you want from me. Said I don't know, but I don't know what you want from me.
Never wanted it to be there.